It makes it a little different because, Floyd, you know, Floyd is different. I feel like, he's the best fighter. I don't know about all time. He might be the best fighter all time. If not, he's close, 2-3, and not by far.
Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford. Not just because he beat me and it was a close fight, whatever, or that I stepped in the ring with Mayweather, but I really feel that technically Mayweather's a better fighter.
Errol Spence Jr. warns Terence Crawford not to face Floyd Mayweather, saying Floyd is far too skilled for him. Shane Mosley says Crawford can switch hit and punch with power, which could test Floyd, but he still believes Floyd's smart style would outthink Crawford and limit his knockout plan.
I don't really know. Crawford is kind of like, has the same mentality I got. Like he's hungry and he's gonna come after you. Mayweather's very tricky, but at the same time, Crawford will go right-handed and left-handed. So it would be a big problem for Mayweather. And if Mayweather gets hit with Crawford, like I hit him and rocked, it might not end well for Mayweather. They might be over it. But Mayweather could outbox Crawford, I think, because Crawford has the mindset that I'm trying to knock you out. And Mayweather knows how to play to that I'm trying to knock you out type of thing. Because he's used to people coming at him trying to hit him hard all the time.
However, Errol Spence Jr. says Floyd Mayweather's smart veteran style and high-level skill put him on another level, and this is why he sees Floyd as one of the greatest ever.
It makes it a little different because, Floyd is different. I feel like, he's the best fighter. I don't know about all time. He might be the best fighter all time. If not, he's close, 2-3, and not by far. So, it's just it's a little bit different things that Floyd does, and Floyd was a lot older when I sparred him, and it's just certain things that he does that, that's really tricky. Like we get in the clinch, he was like squeezing my nose, and I couldn't breathe and stuff like that. So it's just certain things that he do in there. It's just veteran stuff, just veteran all time type stuff that he's doing in the part.
Moreover, Errol Spence Jr. says that even though a Crawford versus Mayweather fight is only a dream, Floyd's mental strength puts him far ahead, making him the best in that area by a wide margin.
Like Floyd would beat Crawford, would you think? I know that's just a fantasy matchup.
Man, I don't know.
I'm reaching,
I don't get into all that. Yeah. I don't know who went out. Sugar Ray Robinson and Floyd. I don't know.
But for Floyd was the best work, just like mental games and everything.
Oh yeah, mentally, by far, I feel like he's the best. He's the best man.
Furthermore, Oscar de la Hoya says Floyd Mayweather is technically stronger than Terence Crawford, and he points out how Floyd handled Canelo without taking a single hit, showing the skill of a true master in the ring.
I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford. Not just because he beat me and it was a close fight, whatever, or that I stepped in the ring with Mayweather, but I really feel that technically Mayweather's a better fighter.
However, some people compare Terence "Bud" Crawford to Mayweather, but unlike Floyd, who avoided clean punches from top opponents, Crawford takes hits even from smaller fighters, which makes it unrealistic to say he could deal with someone like Canelo.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, like, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch.
Meanwhile, MMA analyst Luke Thomas says Terence Crawford's career grew at a later stage, yet he still views Bud as one of the most defensively skilled fighters ever who can control opponents anywhere in the ring.
The problem with Bud's career, right? It bloomed kind of late. I find Bud to be as defensively sound as I've ever seen a fighter. He can find you. There's nowhere to hide with him.
Like Floyd, he has such control over the terms in there. It's just insane.
Moreover, Ryan Clark says Floyd Mayweather was the best of his era, making his opponents look weak through unmatched skill and mental strength. And he explains that Floyd set the level for dominance in the 2000s.
Here's why I say that. Bud is extremely skilled, right? Yet not as skilled as Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather made people look foolish, right? And so if I had to say who's the greatest I've seen, and Bud said it right, the best of an era and the best of an era, it's Floyd. But when I watched Bud against Canelo, there was this extreme skill on display, and there was a level of crazy that's different. There was a level of, and Floyd's extremely tough. Go back to Shane Mosley and the 2 punches he landed early in the fight and the way that he embarrassed him. I'm not saying that Floyd's not tough, Floyd's not a bad man, but there was domination inside that ring we saw this weekend.
He added that Terence Crawford has shown his greatness with strong wins over Errol Spence, and Canelo proving his courage and high-level skill. Clark said Floyd and Crawford each defined their own era, standing together as the dual force of the 2000s.
There's no fear in him in the way that he's attacked, gaining notoriety. Bud's been the baddest man for 12 years, but no one gave him credit because he didn't go tell you he was the baddest man. He didn't market that. He just went out and fought and beat people and knocked people out. So he had to move up and take the bigger fights and the better fights. And he was Errol Spence. We realized just how great he was. Canelo cemented him on what is the two-headed monster that marks the greatest of the 2000s. Floyd Mayweather is on that, and Bud Crawford is right next to him. I don't think we have to pick on who's better. I think they both dominated their eras equally.
Shane Mosley also says Terence Crawford reminds him of Jose Luis Castillo, the one fighter who truly pushed Mayweather. He explains that Crawford's power long reach switch hitting and nonstop pressure could challenge Floyd's defense and make the fight very hard for him.
The only person that I see that I can kind of like equate to, and this I think Crawford would have the edge, is Castillo. When Castillo fought Mayweather the first time. And fights like that, Mayweather has problems with Crawford. Because Crawford is hard, Crawford's very strong like I am. He has all the same long arms, like I said, southpaw right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style, he don't care about that. He's trying to get you. And he's going to make sure the combination is going to be hit. So you have to either hurt Crawford and get some respect or something. But he's going to be on it. So that would be a fight that I was.
Furthermore, Max Kellerman says Floyd Mayweather has a stronger record, but Terence Crawford has shown more willingness to take on any opponent.
Wild, because if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. Yes. That makes a difference to people.
Tim Bradley says he would choose Terence Crawford over Floyd, Mayweather pointing to Crawford's versatility and Floyd's past struggles against southpaw opponents.
Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his... He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counter punches in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand, the way he reaches with that.
All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Glove Lords and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to check out our other videos. Until next time, take care and peace.